Fuck. Oh man. Breaking news ever on. And this feels like the worst, by far, the worst breaking news I've ever done. Anime updates. RE.zero Season 2 postponed, delayed until summer season, maybe? That's what they're saying even. It might even be worse, right? Because the delay for coronavirus might still be coronavirus. It feels really fucked up. Yeah, the F word. Probably the Montas, who cares? It's this is a massive downer. Like, I'm almost gonna cry immediately. I just feel it's a mix between, you know, this mix between crying, it's a mix between the rage. It's like, you know, it's just I don't know. It's a weird emotional feeling. I used to wear it here in yeah, it's for several reasons, right? So first of all, I really want to explain this thing here, why it's so massive. I think for a lot of people it's going to be really massive, even extra than it used to be, or could have been, I suppose, better for it. And that is because I think this season right now, and I stand by saying that, this season right now is not that strong, right? I think most people agree with that. I think there are some really good comedy animes, generally. I think that's one thing we have now in the winter here. We have a lot of good comedy animes. We have, today we have Gakuya. I think it's a really funny anime. I think it's really hilarious, right? And I think mainly that is what this season is good for, the laughs, right? But it's not many really strong, like really, you know, Subaru, desperate emotional animes. Not really strong on that really depraving sadness and so on, right? That RE.zero has. So that I think is one reason why people are extra excited, honestly, for RE.zero. At least I personally feel like that, because I'm like, I'm enjoying the season generally, but I'm missing having one of those, like, it's a crying anime. I watch it and I cry every week. Yeah, so it's like, I need my damn RE.zero, right? Secondly, of course, I have not went and read the visual novel. I've been waiting. I've personally been waiting for the season, right, to finally come, right, with RE.zero. So it feels really effed up, yeah. I've been waiting for years, right? I think a lot of people have been waiting with me, not reading the source novel, not reading the so on, right? Just waiting, yeah. And now it's just only like 3 weeks left, right? Last week we did a RE.zero opening and session video, right? Last Monday, yeah, exactly a week ago. So I was like, soon it's coming here, and it's like, oh fuck. So it's a lot of that. And of course, generally, this anime, I think by far, and I checked the rating, so I don't know it's factually true, but I mean, on most sites, by far, I'm sure this is the most anticipated, most popular anime next season, right? And then like Kaguya-sama's too, I think is second most popular on most sites. But this is definitely by far on every I looked most anticipated show, right? So it's definitely a downer, yeah. So this is like the worst news I ever given, and I really want to watch RE.zero. Right, I really want to watch RE.zero. And we don't know if it's going to be delayed next season as well, right? But it also gives you have to also think about it in general terms, right? So let's talk about that. I think it's interesting to unfortunately be more afraid, right? And I mean that is that it's an anime getting delayed, right? Because of the virus. The Olympics being cancelled, that makes sense, because it's like a lot of people going to Tokyo, right? Tokyo is supposed to have the Olympics this year, but yeah, like that makes a lot more sense, because a lot of people are going there. It's a lot of people, you know, in close to each other, like a lot of people per, you know, square area and so on, right? So that's like, yeah, that seems pretty bad. It's like that definitely could afflict each other and so on, right? Yeah, it could definitely increase that. And also generally, if you have a huge, of course, the Olympics is like a big tourist boom, right? So you get a lot of more people. Then the tourists will get sick and so on, right? Not necessarily from the virus, but if they get sick in generally, they get injured, they fall down and so on, right? And that means that the hospital actually has to have, you know, more work, right? Definitely. Like, I mean, regardless of the actual, you know, disease going around, right? When you have a big tourist boom, the hospitals and so on will have more demand, right? So that also makes it be like, well, we already have a higher demand because of this outbreak, and then we're having more people, yeah. So all of that makes sense. Like, I think everyone can agree that there's a lot of factors why you want to cast something like the Olympics. And who cares, right? Freaking Olympic sports, yeah, who cares? I want my anime. So, yeah, no cares about that. But, an anime? I mean, is it just because, unfortunately, someone working on it is sick? Maybe. We don't know I don't know the details. I try to find a better explanation than just being, the virus. I haven't found one yet. Maybe there is, someone's animated right, the writer, yeah, would be very unfortunate. It also could mean that it won't really help waiting too much. The production studio, whatever. I suppose. Because otherwise, I honestly can't really grasp why an anime would be affected by it, right? Because it's just an anime, and they're gonna have it on TV and on internet, so right. More people aren't gonna meet, and more, it's gonna like factor in that. So from that reasoning, I'm thinking that, unfortunately, obviously this is the biggest show by far. And I think most people agree with me. Most people probably agree, and everyone in this video probably agrees. But how to say it? If this anime is being delayed, why couldn't other animes being delayed? Because I don't really see the logical reasoning why we will cancel an anime. Again, it's not similar at all to like a sport event. I mean they're canceling, e-sport events. Actually, it's a thing that I'm following. They're canceling some more sport events, or the Olympics, the big thing, right? And all of that, it's like people meeting up, a lot of people canceling some game show that I might have to go to, yeah. They're canceling that stuff, right? I was maybe going to one, but they're canceling that now anyways, yeah. And all of that is like, yeah, I can see why, and some of them are doing it and stuff like that, yeah. But an anime show? Why is it being cancelled? It's like, I really wish we had more exact news here. I'm looking at the news again, I'm like, why is it being cancelled for? Because it's not that people are meeting more, or a lot of people for doing this stuff, right? Maybe one thing if you cancelled, when a new anime is airing, such a big anime RE.zero, of course to have some event, right? Maybe to meet some people, maybe some, gathering, maybe some PR thing. That's one thing, right? You will say like, we're just gonna have this like, meet up PR thing. It's kind of when you release a new game, you have this like, the first night, kind of this like people queuing. Yeah, that's one thing, I guess. Like, we can't do that because of the virus. But it's like, just producing it and putting it, on TV and so on. It doesn't seem to be really like a big thing. So I'm also worried about more shows then. Why would they start canceling more shows? Yeah, and so on, right? And it's interesting. It's clearly one of the biggest shows they're having, and if you're going next season, I guess you have like maybe move something else, right? The time slot is important for the TV show and so on, yeah. So then they have to move something else maybe to the next season and so on. It's definitely also give a cascade effect. Let's say it's only RE.zero being delayed. But then next season, the time slot for RE.zero is going to be a good time slot because it's like RE.zero, very popular anime. They might have to move another anime, right, to get that time slot. So it's kind of a cascade effect that some anime that was supposed to air in the summer might be pushed, and then maybe something like Attack on Titan is pushed or something else. So you can have like a effect from it. Oh man, yeah, it's really depressing, and also kind of first world problem present, right? Let's say it, okay. Let's talk about it. But as I now know it, I have to say that it's kind of sickening first world problem, I suppose. But that's how people are, right? I'm just like, I didn't really care so much when this happened. I didn't care, but my RE.zero? No, I'm angry! Damn you, virus! Yeah, no, it's like, god damn it! The world is collapsing! Yeah. Oh god, yeah. But you know that a lot of people is feeling the same thing. You didn't care much about the Olympics? Pfft, shit, yeah. Now it's like, my anime! Not my anime! Yeah, that is definitely an emotional state, right? But I definitely wonder why if it's weird, specifically this anime is being cancelled, or not cancelled, delayed. The anime isn't being cancelled. It's being delayed, right? And I'm just like looking at the news here again, and I just can't like understand specifically why RE.zero will be delayed. It's just like really bad modio. I'm looking at the newspaper. I'm reading the link below for newspaper. I'm like, it's just in Japanese. Yeah, it's a Japanese page though. Yeah, COVID-19. It doesn't say much. It's just like, Yeah, it doesn't say much at all. It's just yeah. So that's what I will leave it as a last note. It definitely isn't a scare for me that more animes will be delayed. Other animes from this company, that might be the best way looking at it. Let me just quick check for that. That I feel it could probably be the best way to reason about it, what could happen more. So RE.zero is produced by who was doing the studio, who was doing the anime. What the hell? It's just some here. No, TV Tokyo, English Network. Who's doing the anime? What company is doing it? White Fox, right? Still though, yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, still White Fox, right? So if it's White Fox, this is the only anime they're doing right now, and now it says that to be announced. Of course, Rezero, another Furata, the Isekai company. But yeah, so I don't know what anime they're doing next. Doesn't say here, but oh god damn it! I'm sorry, but god damn it! Why this anime? And I haven't read any other anime so far being delayed. I know One Piece delayed is alright because the general stuff, but I don't know. I'm like, why it feels like it's some kind of like we have to feel the Subaru, the pain or something. We have to feel his pain because it's like, why is it you specifically RE.zero? It's the only anime so far I read that is being delayed. No other anime, but I know at least, is being delayed for next season because of you know, the corona. So why only RE.zero? Why is it? It's a kind of pain for Subaru. I don't understand why. Ah, man. But yeah, the company hasn't planned the only anime this year so far. Last anime, of course, did before the anime is Rezero. Amazing anime, yeah. So, yeah, but I guess it could be... That's what I'm thinking. Right? What else would it be, right? Unfortunately, like, someone working on it. Maybe it was it too. Yeah. Maybe potentially as a voice actor is doing the voice of, like, you know, Subaru or whatever, right? That's what I'm thinking. Whatever. You all know the news, but it feels... extra bad, and I think, as I mentioned earlier, I think it actually is a little extra bad because this season, and someone is of course trying to comment and say, "You're wrong. This anime is amazing with this." Yeah, but I think this season doesn't have any like really heartstring, and you know what I mean. This kind of heartstring, where it's like this kind of heart pain, not like a romantic heart pain or whatever, so on, but it's more like, you know, seeing the main character dying on. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that makes extra enforced because I'm sitting here, yeah, soon it's RE.zero. I'm sitting here every day like RE.zero soon. RE.zero soon. It's gonna be an amazing anime. It's gonna like really, yeah, finally an anime I can cry to every day. Yeah, but kind of like that, right? It's like, oh, it's good. Yeah, we're sharing Subaru's pain. That's it. Yeah. Anyways, that's what I'm doing here. I don't know. I'm just being depressed. I'm just sharing my pain to the world. First world problem though, surely, but still. Anyway, see you guys, subscribe, hit that button, have a great day, even if you are having a bad day today, or have a horrible day, yeah.